Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Dear Dana. It's a Saturday night. Inhale to the count of 4 through your nose.
Never really know just what you want.
And hold it.
With you, I don't ever feel calm.
Release through your mouth.
I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string.
Release through your mouth. Let it
You don't
out.
understand
Go.
the pain it brings.
Inhale through your
You don't
nose to
ever
the
wanna
count
get
of
me
4.
You don't ever wanna set me free.
And
You know
hold
I'm
it.
addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil.
Exhale through your
Got me
mouth.
coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins.
One more time.
Pierce my heart straight through.
Inhale through your nose.
I got issues in my head.
Hold
I like
it.
you in my bed, but you keep me on
And
red.
exhale through your mouth.
Everything is like a test. I better not text.
Shake
or I'll
it.
come off desperate.
Just release it all off. Let go of all the negativity. Shake it all off. Release it. Let it go. Welcome to Dear Dana. Just welcome. Hope you all had a great week. Hope it was wonderful.
So if I play dead,
Turn
will
this
you
thing
regret
down.
everything that you
That's
did?
a little
that
bit
you said?
loud.
I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and
Gotta
blue
turn
from
it
the
on down.
bruising. I feel like
Turn it
when I'm
off.
with you, I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing.
turn it on
Sitting
off.
there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me?
That was an FX. Should have done a better way to turn it down. Welcome, everybody, to Dear Dana on a Saturday night. We're keeping it kind of chill. Hey, Monica McCall and Stock Explorer Nora. Please check out her channel. Always happy to see Monica and Miss Shay and see Shelly Marie, one of my wonderful friends and mods, and see Dustin from Professional Paranormal Research. Please check out his channel. Yes, technically, my birthday is Monday. I'm no April Fool. I am no April Fool, but it's technically Monday, and I usually do my live show, Hey Marie Crumb Precious, on my birthday, actually. I usually go live on my birthday, and my family's like, you know you got cake in here. You know you got ice cream in here. And they're like, when are you getting off so we can do your birthday? But since I'm on a Saturday, I decided to go live on a Saturday night when I've got everybody. Because I like to do my birthday by saying, I want you to have a candle and light it up, and we'll do it shortly to see if other people trickle in. And I see you in the bushes. Always love everybody that watches in the bushes, even though you don't come up and admit you watch me. Because I have found out, I've had people when I've been in other channels say, yeah, I watch you. Hey, I watch her, and guess what? I've made some friends, and actually, I watch her, and I've made some subs because I've watched her, and blah, blah, blah. There's people that watch me and are afraid to admit it. They're afraid to admit it. I'm one of those channels. They watch me, and they're afraid to admit it. Because I'll look on my analytics, and I've got like an 80 to 85% of people that actually watch me have not subscribed. And they come back week after week. Isn't that something? They haven't hit the subscribe button because I think either they're afraid they'll be charged for it, which is free, or they're afraid somebody will actually find out they watch me. Isn't that funny? Or maybe they're afraid it'll automatically take them into the chat, which it doesn't. But they're lurky, turkey lurkies. Or maybe I don't know what they're afraid of. But it's a no hate zone. It's a no hate zone. We're all nice and kind here. And I talk about everything that makes you human. From psychology to spirituality to pop culture to social commentary to things that make you feel in pain to things that make you happy. I go everywhere. To all things that make you human except SEX. We might make funny jokes about it, but we don't technically talk about that. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to get demonetized. Yeah, the turkey, turkey, lurkey, gobble, gobble. But I would love to have you all up in the conversations. Everybody is friendly and supportive. But on my birthday lives, I want to make it about you. Because A, you're very important to me. Hey, Miss Willow, love you so much. One of my other mods. I wouldn't have a channel without you. My channel is about you and about healing and, your vibe attracts your tribe and about the humanity of us. And I want your wish to be for yourself or for someone you love or care about. And there's power in numbers. There's energetic power in numbers. Hey, Sarah McCluskey, thank you so much. And that's what it's about, right? Love and support in numbers. The energy, hey, Patrick, it's so nice to see you. The energy we share in numbers makes a huge difference. When people pray in numbers, there's scientific proof that prayer, especially in numbers, makes a difference. There's scientific proof that healing at the same time, that the resonation of the energy is amped up. Scientific proof. So it makes a difference. So I try to use my birthday lives to focus on you because you're important to me. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But before we go on to the birthday wishes, and thank you, Justin, so much, and our silliness, I had to share something with you, or a couple of things. First of all, I've had one heck of a week. Dana has been out of it this week. I have been out of it. I missed two of my classes, which I never do. I never do. I missed one of my medications, which threw me off and had me have some, what Stephen said, seizure like activity, which kind of messed with my brain this week. I missed two classes and an appointment that was very important for me with somebody. So it messed my whole week up. My whole week. I never miss my teaching classes. Never. I did this week. And I had a special appointment, missed that completely. I've been beating myself up. Beating myself up. So the human part of me is very much not perfect. Very much not perfect. Thank you, handicapped traveler. You are such a special, special person. Everybody, please check out his channel as well. Yes, I did have a bad week. Um, the condition my condition is in did not let me function to my highest good this week. Ooh, you'll be on Facebook and Insta, but that's about it. I'm a mega lurker from June 17th to June 25th. You must be out and about during June this time, Dustin. But I got to get my act together this week. And I got called for jury duty. That, as much as I would love to do it, with MS, it is not the best thing for me to be doing because I need to be hopping up and down. I've got to teach classes. I've got to do other things, and with MS, I need to be hopping up and down. Sitting for that long is not amenable for me. So I'm going to have to see what I can do about saying, that's not the best for me, dude, and see what happens. I would love to do it on one hand, but I don't think it is a good thing for me. Hey, Mama Llama, how are you doing? I actually need to have a birthday month like a lot of people do, but I don't do that. My husband asked me today, what would you like for your birthday? Please tell me something. But I am so low maintenance. Hey, Enda, thank you. I'm so low maintenance. I never know what I want. Thank you, handicapped traveler. I think I'm going to have to because I cannot sit that long. And I have to get up and down for other reasons. I can't sit that long. So I'm going to have to try to see what I can do. I mean, there's part of me that would love to do jury duty, but I just don't think I can do it. Thank you, Mama Llama, my friend, so much. Shama, 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 Mama Llama. But I have to tell you, it's been utter chaos too because, yeah, you get me. You see me, handicapped Trevor. Um, we've been trying to fix everything around the house. There's been saws and drills and the whole 9 yards going on here. Are you talking to me, Monica? Thank you, if you are. My husband's been fixing things and repairing things. We got 2 new couches this week, and a recliner supposed to come because our furniture had last. It was on its deathbed. Trust and believe. It had it. We're trying to get everything repaired around here. The pool should be getting fixed soon. To the saltwater pool. I told you the hot water heater blew. We had to have the roof repaired. We had to have trees cut. If it could happen, it happened. The sewer repair, it happened. Every This house has been stirred up, and energies have been moving at me. So you can imagine that is another thing. Energies they have been a moving at me. It's not fancy end up. It was a choice because we already had a pool in this house when we bought it. And salt water actually is easier than doing a chlorine pool because it can be converted, and it's so much better for me with MS and um, other things wrong with my muscles and joints. I feel free, and I haven't been able to swim in it for 3 years. When we've been dealing with grief, we just let it go, until the vultures thought it was a vacation place. They thought it was a vacation place. So it's time to get it fixed. And we had to put a fence around it because the old fence was breaking. Trust and believe. If it could go wrong, it was going wrong. So we have been in the midst of fixing up everything. Hold on one second. Hello, my daughter. I'm on live. What can I help you with? Okay, thank you. She's going to call Dad. So, anyway, I have to tell you, we had to put carpet in our rooms because the original carpet was just bad. Bad, bad, bad. So we switched the carpet, couldn't put wood because there was a slant. So anyway, we had to move everything out back in. I have a bookshelf with all my psychological, spiritual, DSM-5 books, put them back. So I had this journal. There was only one thing written in the journal. One thing. And there was a lady that was my friend and like my second mother. And she passed away a little less than 20 years ago. So, and I'll pull up these comments in just a minute. So it fell out of the pile, and I opened it, and I was surprised there was only one entry in it. So it says March, and it says 1/2, and I wonder if it's 12th or 20 something, 2007, and I have to read it to you because she passed away 2008. Okay, and I was just heartbroken. Hey, Paradox Fossils, thank you. It's technically Monday, so let me read this to you. I had goosebumps. It says conversation with Doris. That was her name. Yes. And she says, can I prophesize with you? And I was like, okay. And she says, this is about you, and I want you to understand. You know you have the gift of healing, and it is so much more. You have the gift, the word of knowledge. You know things. I want you to understand you have 7 spiritual gifts: Mark and Bible, prophecy, gift of knowledge also about what is wrong with someone and the remedy. And she says, Holy Spirit. And I'm trying to take messages as she's speaking. This was before she was diagnosed. Her neck had broken. Her daughter had started with breast cancer, and it had gone to her bones and everywhere in her body. But Doris didn't know by the time her neck broke, it had also entered her lungs and all her bones. Okay? This was prior to all of this. I was the one that suspected and diagnosed it. Oh, honey, thank you, Shelly Marie. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for that more than generous super chat. Thank you, Shelly Marie. I love you so much. So as I go on, I had diagnosed it, and by the time I diagnosed it, she was scared to come see me again because she didn't want to go to the doctor. So this was before all of this. She says gift of knowledge also about what is wrong with someone and the remedy. Holy Spirit, gifting way back, and you have a pure heart. Use me from time to time, yearning in spirit or sense to lay hands on someone and go with it. Your boldness will come. Look, I got chills when I was reading this. She saw me walking down a hall of hospital. Didn't know where to go, but God was going to show me. In wee hours, she saw me in a hospital room. I asked the family, can I pray with you? Old woman was in bed. I stood at foot of bed and raised arms and hands halfway, closed eyes, and asked for God's light to come. Suddenly, a most brilliant light came to woman from head to waist and enveloped her. She opened her eyes and was smiling. I was releasing her to go be with the Father. Don't know family had bound her. Gift in hands, hands are warm. Clue to me I'm supposed to use healing. Spiritual stuff at the house, me particularly seeking spiritual stuff with Stephen, wrapped up in negative from work. Okay, I got upset and had chills when I saw this, okay? So let me tell you, not long after that, this woman, where the light went from the head to waist and was in the hospital, the story she's sharing with me turned out to be her. It turned out to be her in the hospital. The healing that I did to release her was her. She is the one I had the shared death experience with. Oh, thank you, Stephen Cumby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She's the one I had the shared death experience with. She's the one that I did the healing in the hospital with, whose cancer went down 70%. But ultimately, she ended up passing away from pneumonia. And I'm not saying that I took it down 70%. I would not begin to say that. Because, first of all, I'm a conduit. Secondly, it could have been from the chemo, for all I know. But ultimately, she was afraid to walk around, and pneumonia took her. When her daughter got so sick, she had prayed she could take the cancer from her. But she could not. Thank you so much, Mama Llama. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you. Have a good night, handicapped traveler. Sarah McCluskey says, my grandmother just got to the hospital with pneumonia. Sending love and healing, continued healing to your grandmother. Hopefully she will be able to move around. That will, and lots of fluids to her. That will be helpful to her. Sometimes we just got to make something out of nothing. Enjoy it. I love reevaluating my space. Same here. If we hadn't done most of the work here, it would be impossible. Trying to see comments I have missed. I understand, Sarah, about your grandma. Thank you, Marie. Write to them and tell them what I just said about my MS. I definitely will, because I just don't see how I can do it. Woo! Okay, back to happier stuff. But I just, not that that's not happy about my friend, but her writing that stuff and me coming back upon it, and especially about the healing stuff, blew me away. Because I didn't get stronger and more open about the healing stuff until you guys. I'm going to be honest, until all of you. Until coming on here with you. And also, I want to send out continued prayers and love and light to Sheila Steve. He's part of our community, and I want to send out love and prayers and light to Sheila Steve. Let's do that. And I want to talk about some of our funniest birthdays. But while we're in here, if you've got your candles with you, I want you to take your candles. I've got 2 here. And for yourself or someone you really love and care about, I want you to take your candle and I want you to make a wish for yourself or someone you care about. Let's do it all together. Has everyone got your candle ready? Has everyone got your candle ready? When you have it ready, put a 1 in the chat. And I know you in the bushes can't do it. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat when you have your candle ready.
Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's 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 gonna be a good day. Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake,
Come
it's
on,
called
come on.
education.
Get it
I try to
ready.
do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Everyone got your candle ready? Mama Llama, elbow cough. I want you to close your eyes. Everybody get it together. Make your wish.
Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know.
Everybody ready? Make your wish and blow your candle out.
Like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Okay, and I'm also going to possibly. Hey, unapologetically Romeo. How are you doing, sweetheart? Yeah. Steve's not here, is he? I definitely said a prayer for him. Actually, I said a wish for every one of you. I put out a lot of wishes. I'm going to have to blow out a lot of candles. I'm going to be blowing out candles all night long. But I definitely did one for Sheila's, one. And a bunch of you in here. All of you, actually, that come in here. I seriously did. I think it's a good thing when we can put our energy and our love, towards so many people. Good, I'm glad you had a good day, Romeo. We just did a wish for ourselves or someone that we love and care about. That's why I do the birthday live. I want people to wish for themselves or someone they love and care about. I always do that on my birthday. I think it's really important to put that energy out there for people when we do it in a mass together, that energy becomes so much stronger. So much stronger. And it always makes me feel good. It's really important. That energy has power. And words are things. Words are things. They have so much more power. Not that I want to hurt somebody, but they have so much more power than smacking someone. I mean, not literal weapons, but they have so much more power than smacking someone. Words can affect people for a lifetime. Words have energy. Our intentions have energy. Prayers are effective. Prayers and wishes, basically the same thing. Wanting and doing, two different things. And I tell people love is an action word. Love is an action word. What is the best birthday any of you have ever had? Can you remember? It's back to my husband going, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He goes, "Please tell me, please tell me something. It's better than going out and getting you like a candle and some socks." My candle smells wonderful. It's rose, geranium, orange, and frankincense. That does sound wonderful. That's why it's called spelling words. Spelling words. Give me a little more about that, Mama Llama. Spelling words. Interesting. Because you create a spell with the words. Is there a story behind that? Like back in the old days, witches created a spell with their words because words had power? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I love smells, Shelley. Smells affect me. Now, if they're too strong, they can make me sick. But if they have a certain essence to them, I love it. What's my love language? I'm not going to say I don't like gifts, but if I get a gift, I prefer it to be thoughtful. Like someone put thought in it because they knew it meant something to me, and it doesn't have to be an expensive gift. Does that make sense? I'd rather it be something $5 and it was thoughtful. Um, but I like creating memories with somebody, and I like affection, but I like creating memories with someone. Thoughtful memories. Like things you've never done before with somebody, having memories with them. Because, life can go by like that. And I'd like to have memories and photos of those memories and things you can say, remember when we did this? Remember when we did so and so? I think I'm so low maintenance. I'm so used to not expecting a lot from people. That's the thing. But anyway, what are some of your what are some of the best surprises people have done for you? Best surprises. Best surprises. Anybody? Best surprises. When my friend got me my favorite candy. Well, that sounds like fun. Some of your birthdays on video. She'll have power and intentions behind them. So I got candles for my birthday. That sounds great. When I was younger, my friend took me to see strippers for the first time, and I was embarrassed. And then I got okay with it because I knew they weren't going to show anything. That would have been a big no for me. You love Reese's peanut butter cups. That's very cool. What are your love languages? And do you like birthday? What's your favorite cake? For one thing, what is your favorite cake? Or do you like cake for your birthday? You love Reese's peanut butter cups. I like white cake. Well, it doesn't have to be white, but I think I prefer white cake with a um it can be kind of anything on the inside as long as it's not chocolate. I don't like, just chocolate cake on the inside. When the cake itself is chocolate. Did JC Bear come in here? I didn't see him. Hey, JC Bear. So nice to see you. Love me some JC Bear. How have you been? We started talking about cake, and JC Bear pops in. I forgot. If anybody wants to come in, they can. Why do I always forget to drop it? How have you been, Mr. JC Bear? Love me some JC Bear. Yeah, I know. Well, I just don't like chocolate cake, JC Bear. Not chocolate cake. I prefer, well, I don't mind chocolate icing. I don't like chocolate cake. I like vanilla bean ice cream. And I like, Publix makes a good cake. But, I like the rich icing. Busy with work and looking forward to see sand stuff in Cancun end of the month. I think I'm going to take a train to Canada and jump inside your luggage. I stinking love them. My hubby and oldest can bake too. You love all cakes, Mama Llama? I know. I give myself grace on my birthday just to eat the cake. Hello, April Showers. Thank you so much. I give myself grace on my birthday to eat the cake. Let me tell you the weirdest thing. My birthday's April 3rd. My middle brother's birthday, he's 14 months younger than me, is June 3rd. And my youngest brother's birthday is December 3rd. Three on the 3rd. Three on the 3rd. Yeah, and you can check out April Showers channel as well. Three siblings on the 3rd. So that must be some magical number. So The number three is like my favorite number because I love me some of my brothers. I love me some of my brothers. And I'm having to get used to our two sofas because on the ends of our sofas, they recline now, which is comfortable, but the sofas make you kind of have to sit up right now instead of being all squishy, all like you can flop in them. You can't flop in these. They make you have to sit upright. Mama Llama says, I never made a cake I don't like. See, I don't get the luxury. I don't get that luxury of just, eating junk like I want to. Although I do imbibe at times, I don't get that luxury of eating junk like I want to because I will pay for it. Girl, we have dealt with junk in our house for way longer than we needed to. We had to get a home improvement loan to fix everything at once. We had no choice. Once the tree started falling on the house and holes got in the house and the hot water heater blew and everything started coming down at once, we had to do it before we got too old and couldn't do none of it. You feel me? You feel me? It was like a movie. It literally was like a movie. That old movie Money Pit, it literally was like a movie. I think the creator above was like, girl, you're going to do this now. You're not going to have a choice. You're going to have to do this now. If I wrote a book and it turned into a movie, people would be laughing. Trust and believe. They would be laughing. We had no option. So I will be eating me some cake on Monday, and I will be eating me some ice cream on Monday. I may be asking for a punching bag for my birthday because I've been looking at them for 9 months. I know. I may be asking for a punching bag. Yeah, I have an affinity for chocolate. Occasionally I need some chocolate. Hello, Care Bear. My darling Care Bear. So nice to see you. Light a candle, make a wish for yourself or somebody you care about. That's the deal on the channel tonight. You gotta make a wish for yourself or somebody that you care about. That is the reason for the birthday live tonight on the Dear Dana channel. Birthday celebration. That is the reason tonight. That is the reason. Woo! JC Bear, you scared the poop out of me.
I had to. So everybody, so you have to do
He was trying to make me
one,
stop singing. That's what it was.
2, 3. You have to do bonne fête à toi, bonne fête à toi, bonne fête à toi, bonne fête à toi. Are you one? Are you two? Are you three? Are you four?
I'm 104 this year.
I'm not going to count up to 104, but I had to sing you happy birthday in French.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Well, that's what I learned from my nieces because they're in French immersion. So I had forgotten half the stuff. So when it was their birthday, their friends were all singing Bonne fête à toi, Bonne fête à toi. And I'm like, oh dear God. And then they started doing the counting, and I'm like, oh my God. Now they're going to count to 10, then they're going to count to 12, and it's going to be in English and in French. And I'm like, oh my
I'm
God.
going to have to learn that. That's pretty. Bonne fête à toi. Bonne fête à toi.
Bonne fête à toi. Oh, it's all
Bonne
good.
fête à toi.
So you came on tonight, and it's your birthday when you should have
Monday.
been your birthday Sunday,
Monday.
Monday. But you're gonna celebrate like Sunday, like maybe go out for a nice dinner.
Probably not.
Go out for a nice dinner on Monday.
Probably not.
Go out for a nice dinner anytime this week.
Probably not.
Oh my God. Okay. Have a nice dinner made for you at home.
I have no idea.
Okay. That's more like it. It'll be a surprise. A
He's been
surprise.
he's been working and then coming home and rebuilding decks and doing all the handyman stuff. He's been working himself to pieces.
Well, then I think maybe an Uber Eats delivery of your favorite.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, bless his heart.
Yeah, building a deck and doing home repair, that can take it out of you.
Yeah, and he's been pressure washing around the pool and then staining the concrete and staining the deck and rebuilding the porch.
Have you
Yeah.
guys had good enough weather to do all that?
Yeah, intermittently, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, because up here it's gone like basically absolutely psychotic. It was like plus 12 C today, and now it's negative. Oh, hang on, let me get my glasses on. Can't see this fine print. And now it's like zero, which means it's freezing. So
Well,
I mean,
today it was like
like even one
71.
day.
It was 71 degrees here today, but the wind was nuts on and off.
Yes, same here. Up here, like on the balcony, like I can hear things being pushed around. I'm hoping it cleans up all the dirt, and all I have left is the other stuff to clean off in April.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's absolutely nuts. So
But
that's the when you said staining the concrete and with the deck. I'm like, it's not warm enough up here consistently for us to be able to do that, like at cottages or in backyards yet. But it
yeah.
soon will be. But at the end of the month, I will be soaking this body into the sea ocean, floating, and then I will be having staff going, "Hello, yes, another rum punch, please. Oh, there's a tequila tasting selection tonight. I'm there."
So much FOMO.
Hey, it's the first time I'm going to be out of the country in 3 years.
I have not been out of the country since I was 17 years old.
Okay,
I,
okay, we got to
I,
get your passport renewed. Okay.
I don't feel bad for you right now. I just feel
Oh,
FOMO. You could have a wonderful time, and I'm so happy for you.
oh, and it's basically it's not really traveling. It is a true vacation because it's like an all-inclusive resort. So it's kind of like they've got 5 different types of restaurants. They've got archery, different activities, snorkeling. So it's kind of like you can either partake or you can just R&R. So it's going to be R&R until I get used to the heat and the
Yeah.
sun. And then it's going to be partaking. And then, plus I hear, Mexico has some really good deals in jewelry and silver. So I'm going to check that out.
Ooh.
Maybe take some, if they have something like an authentic Mexican cooking class, take
Yeah.
that.
Do that, and then come back, and then come on here and teach us how to do it.
Yes, if they do have it, that's what I intend to do. I want to sign up for it, even if it's just for half a day, because you're on vacation. So you spend an afternoon doing a little local shopping and learning how to actually make, I guess, whatever they design to make. Plus, I get to actually taste authentic Mexican food,
Oh, that would be
which,
wonderful.
because I don't live like even anywhere near like in the Southwest US, up here, I really kind of like, is this really Mexican or is it kind of like Canadianized Mexican?
Yeah, I see what
You
you're
know what I
saying.
mean? So at least if I go there, I'll be able to actually, you know, try it. So I'm like, so I'm so looking forward to it. And I'll finally get some color in me
Yes, you will.
because Canadian winters, I go this grayish white by the height of them. And it's like, okay, I need some vitamin D, do that feet in the sand grounding, and just like, okay, let all the toxic BS flow out of me. And
Yeah.
then, and then just go, ah.
You will have an incredible time. My brother goes out of the country often. My middle brother does because he's a biggie wig. And I know he has a great time. And I'm like, I don't care as long as I get to go to Ireland or Scotland before, you know, before I go to the other side and haunt all of you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you have to go during their summer. I don't think their winters or falls would be like really damp and so forth. But I think in the with the weather changing and all that, go in the summer and you know see the But wait a minute, do you have Irish roots? Is that why you were going?
Yes, I'm Scotch Irish. I just want to go see if I can find any of me kinfolk over there.
But
Yeah.
do you know what county they're from?
No, no, not exactly. I know it's on some of the paperwork, but I need to go find it. Yeah.
If you can find the county and like the local church parish, they'll usually have records.
Yeah. I know that one of my cousins has it, but yeah, I want to get some of my own paperwork and go track it down.
Yep. And Scotland and Ireland have, I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong, so people forgive me. Uh, heraldry. It's an Heardry or Ary,
Yeah.
whereby like you can find like what your family crest was
Yeah.
and
I'm a
links and all that.
combination of things. I'm
Well,
a mutt.
hey, I got a fusion of Scottish, French, and Italian, so
Yeah. I'm quite the mutt.
so. But yeah, that's something you got to do. But you got to get your passport updated then.
Yeah. It'll be quite a bit. Trust me.
But yeah, if you have a couple of weeks there, a couple of weeks in Scotland, you can actually do your lives from there too.
Yeah. I am quite the mutt. But I'm the fairest of them all.
Ah, yes, I know. Be careful of the ice water, only bottled water, and be careful of salads.
So you won't be able to do anything.
Who me? No, there's always tequila, there's always rum, there's always, you know, um, fresh juices, uh, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Plus, trust me, my friend that's coming with me is armed with Imodium and everything else that can either allow you to go or stop you from going. So we're all set and ready to go. Got my
Yeah.
sunscreen for my bald spot and the rest of me, and so I'm ready to go.
You're going to have a great time.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking to just, like I said, get rid of the winter blues and blahs, and just get myself re-energized and just relax.
And how long do you get to stay?
Oh, this is just for a week.
Ugh. It's one of those things where you're like, oh, can I just stay one more week?
Yes, but the budget says a week.
And then it's back to reality.
Yep. We even booked an extra day because the airfares were cheaper to come back on the Monday than it was on the. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
What?
Mexican breakfast. Ranchos. Jueves ranchos, or whichever it is, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm looking forward to it for you. I always love it when people get to go out. You know, that's one thing. I have never, um, what's the word? I FOMO because I'd love to be where people are, but I've never resented people getting to do things.
Oh, God, no. God, no. I had the. Hey, Virginia Woolf.
Hey, Virginia Woolf.
You missed me singing in French, Virginia Woolf.
Is your
Uh,
birthday today or Monday, Virginia? Mine's actually Monday.
oh, Virginia Woolf, you didn't tell me that it was your birthday on Monday.
Is it today or Monday, Virginia? You're going to have to sing to him, too.
I will once he tells me when his birthday is.
What day is it, Virginia? Monday. So we're both the third babies.
Ah, so bonne fête à toi. Bonne fête à toi. Bonne fête à
Et toi,
toi, Virginia Woolf. Bonne
bonne
fête à
fête et
toi.
toi. Happy birthday to
To
you.
you,
Happy
birthday
birthday to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Virginia.
Virginia
Happy
Woolf.
birthday to you.
À toi.
Cool,
April
Virginia.
Fools. Virginia Woolf.
Oh, that's so mean.
You're going to be spanked. Put your wife on the line. Put your wife on the line.
That was a big trick, Virginia
And
Woolf.
Virginia Woolf, April Fool's jokes are not allowed afternoon on April 1st. And
He
you should
made
know that.
us sing to you. I thought, no wonder we get along so well, Virginia Woolf.
Virginia Woolf,
Sucker.
you're going to be spanked for that. Spanked, I said. Put your wife on. We don't want to speak to you anymore. Put your wife on. She's going to have to spank
Virginia
you.
might like getting spanked. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's true too.
He came in here and April fooled us like that.
Ah, Virginia Woolf, remember, now that everything is lifted, you never know where I may be traveling.
Oh, that is a good point.
That's true.
He may be knocking on your door.
Going, feed me, feed me.
Oh, I can share the couch we got. Now, I didn't feel like we had a very big choice. We went to go get a sale, and
Mhm.
I'm a realistic and reasonable person. And what are the couches called that go around like in a U?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Sectional.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get a sectional because they had the things that you put your glasses down in, and they were metal, and it would keep us from being able to have two ways to get through the room. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of like the flow for people walking.
Yeah, I wanted a flow. We have animals. And when we had family over, I didn't want one way to get in and out of the room. So decided on two sofas and a chair because we had to bite the bullet. We'd had our stuff for over a decade. It had to go. So anyway, I'm going to share because you're my
I
friend.
hate to tell you how old my couch is, but only one cushion is kind of deflated, but the rest of it looks great. But my couch is 20 years old, and it was the Sears, and it's a beautiful winter white, and it has the big arms on it and all that. It's like, oh, that's amazing. That looks great.
There it is. But our newest dog had at it.
Oh no.
Yeah. If she had not had at it, it might have lasted longer. Can you see it? That's it.
Yep, I can see the couches and all that. Looks great.
Not
Yeah.
not the table. We kept our tables and stuff.
Yeah, looks great. Did you get it in gray?
Yeah. So it's kind of basic. So I
Yeah.
did that so I could put whatever pillows and stuff I wanted on it.
Oh my god. But yeah, but I mean, I'm looking at the restock, renew, get rid of everything, try to go more minimal. So I have like one full box of stuff that I've been dumping into. I got to take down the recycling, all the exciting stuff on a Saturday. It's like, why? How did this happen in my life? It's like when I was younger, it's like Saturday night. No, I'm going out. It's like, nah.
Yeah, we're
But
about to get a
yeah.
dumpster, and get rid of things.
Hmm.
Because Steven said to me today, I'm trying to get everything fixed. So, if anything ever happens to me, the house is fixed. I was like, why aren't you saying that to me? Don't say that to me.
Oh, that was the new couches that Dana purchased.
Yeah, because ours were worn out, like way worn out.
Well, yeah. I mean, after so many years in constant use, yeah.
Well, they were leather couches, but they were leather where the body touched, and then where they weren't leather, they were peeling.
Oh.
Yeah. And then my dog decided she was going to tease on the corners and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And on one of the chairs, she teased down to the wood
Yeah.
and to the stuffing.
Yeah.
That's how bad they were.
And then if you have cats, cats love to climb.
So we had to do something. And see, now she's at the age she's not doing that anymore. It was bad,
Yep. Yep. Oh, I
embarrassing
can believe
bad.
it. Yeah, but I mean, it's like just one step at a time. Trying to do everything at once will just drive you crazy. You're going in seven different directions, and
Yeah,
it seems like nothing's getting done. You can get frustrated, and you're like, "Oh, is this ever going to end?"
yeah. And then he's just like hyper focused. Like he's got to get everything. He's got a list.
Hmm.
And I'm like, you're wearing yourself out. You're gonna have to take a day and not do anything.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's a guy thing, but it's the same thing when it's like I won't take a break at work until I complete a certain task,
Yeah,
and then once that task is done, then I'll go and pick up a fresh coffee or refill the water bottle or you know go down and take a walk.
yeah. After this week, where I was just, it was like I was a computer that had a short circuit this week. I literally felt that way.
Yeah,
I was just off my rocker.
but I think this week you're not the first person to tell me that. There's
Oh,
been a
really?
whole yeah, there's been a whole slew of people who they're either loss of energy, loss of they just don't want to do anything. I don't know whether it's the change in weather to the spring from the winter. Hey, KK Bootsy.
Hey,
Hey,
KK
Arseny.
Bootsy. Hey, Arseny. No, I was forgetting appointments. I never do that.
Hmm.
I have had two classes I missed that I teach. I had an appointment I was supposed to go to. I mean, do with somebody, and I just short circuited. I
It's
was
kind of
over.
strange for you to miss teaching classes, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was like I couldn't wake up. I had. I was overly electrical one day, um, which concerned Stephen, and it was just like I could not get my gear together.
Yeah, I've done that. I've been late for some morning meetings because it was just like, what? It can't be that time in the morning again. No.
So this week I've got to like,
Step it up.
yeah, I've never missed teaching ever.
But have you had a break from teaching in the last year?
Well, I don't teach that many classes, but no,
But it doesn't matter if it's every week and you're teaching a couple of classes every week. Have you ever had a week where you didn't have to teach classes?
no,
Ah, I think your body's telling you the same thing my body's telling me. Time for a vacation break.
yeah,
Not permanent, but just, a week or two.
yeah, where there's not something on my radar.
Yeah, or you're not doing, you're not marking papers, you're not administering tests, you're not teaching the next set of lessons and so forth.
RC said maybe us offer, bless the source, maybe us offering a bid on the house on April Fools is not a good idea.
It all depends on what your offer is.
Yeah,
and if the paperwork has gone through.
offering a bid on April 1st is not a bad idea because it's not a completion of. You know what I mean? If it was the 13th of Friday, I,
Mm,
I might go, Friday 13th.
yeah, that may spook a few people out.
Have a good Sunday, Shelley. Get some rest. And thank you again. I appreciate it, that super chat. Love you so much. Thank you. Well,
Have
you
a good
get
one,
some
Shelley.
rest, Sarah McCluskey.
You too, Sarah.
Mama says, double down on your BD supplements. Yeah, I have to take a D supplement every week because I make like zero if I don't. That is a problem.
Yep. Well, I'm hoping to get whatever the sun, vitamin E, or whatever replenishment at the end of the month to kick off my summer.
Yeah, gotcha. But anyway, I guess I shall be winding down. It's 10:41. I appreciate everyone. This was just a chillax.
Mm.
Light a candle, blow it out for yourself or someone, make a wish.
Buy your favorite cake or pie
Oh yeah,
with or
cheat,
without ice cream.
cheat, cheat, cheat. It's
Little
okay
bit.
to
Just
cheat
a little bit.
occasionally.
Oh yeah, yeah. Got to treat yourself every once in a while.
That's right, because if you don't, you'll make yourself miserable, and ultimately, you'll cheat worse.
Oh, exactly. Instead of just having a couple of cookies, you'll open up the whole bag and go, chocolate chip doesn't talk back. Chocolate chip accepts me. You know,
This
no,
is
but all
exactly what I wanted. Let me try that.
exactly. It's like, they have tiramisu and they have strawberry shortcake and they have this this vanilla fudge cake and they have this. It's like, oh my god, it's endless. But I will tell you something funny. Growing up, my mom, who was never a baker, would always make a birthday cake, and I never realized that. And I always ended up with the piece whereby it was burnt on the bottom. So I never realized that birthday cake did not have a burnt bottom until until I was older. And it's the truth. My mom was not a baker. Give her a salmon, give her a slice of moose meat, she could whip up a meal like nobody else. Ask her to bake, and it was kind of like she was all thumbs. But I always ended up with the bottom part of the birthday cake that had that burnt crusty piece. So I never knew that birthday cake did not come with a burnt bottom till I got much
Oh,
older.
bless your heart. Oh my goodness. So she gave
Oh
you the
yeah.
burnt one?
No, she didn't. No, I mean, like, she took it out, and it had that floury bottom because you always floured the
Yeah,
pans and all that.
yeah.
So she would ice it up and do all that, and it looked great. But it's always seemed that I always ended up with that burnt bottom piece. So for the longest time, I always thought that birthday cakes had a burnt bottom on it, not realizing it was just my mom was a klutz at baking. She could do no, but even she admitted it. My aunts, they could whip up cakes like it was nothing. But my mom, main meals was her thing. Main meals was her thing, but baking was just not part of her repertoire. So I just started laughing.
That's so funny. Look, I'll throw this in before we. My mom, I don't know if she was in the hospital or if she was home. I tried to make her birthday cake. I was probably, I'm going to guess maybe 6, 7, possibly. And I was trying to make her a surprise birthday cake, and I made it. And I don't know if I dumped it on a piece of baking sheet or whatever, but I turned it over and it wouldn't stay together. So here I am trying to press it together to look like a cake. I'd forgotten the egg.
Oh my God.
I'd forgotten the main thing that keeps the damn cake together. So I'm a little kid. I'm determined to make that thing look like a cake.
Oh my.
So I ice it together.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I just keep using icing to stick the whole thing together
Oh my God.
until it looks like a square cake.
Oh my God. That brings back memories of when my nieces made my cake.
And by gosh, it was square, and I got to decorate it. Somebody's going to eat that thing.
Exactly. How much icing did you put on? My nieces used an inch and a half of icing
I
with gummy
probably,
bears. sprinkles, everything. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to go into a sugar coma of fate. My sister, just take a bite. And I'm like, okay, I'll take a bite. This is delicious.
Oh, it
Can
was more sugar
you?
than it was cake for sure.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
But anyway, yeah, live and learn.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, Mama Llama. Like I haven't attempted baking, but yeah, my mom was. I can even admit it. And so did she. She's a total klutz when it come to baking. Main dishes only. She could whip anything up, but baking, she'd be looking, going, "Oh my God." But love yous all. Mwah. I know you're winding down. I just had to come on and wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Drive you a little crazy. And remember, all cake is good cake. It's
Oh,
just find the right cake for you.
that's right. All of you have a wonderful Sunday. Have a wonderful week. And I appreciate you all so much. Take care of yourself and stay on top of those wishes and make them come true. Remember, your vibe attracts your tribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you
Ciao,
all.
everyone.
Bye bye. Thank you so much, JC Bear. Love you.
Anytime. Love yous all.
And here we go. Take care. We're going to go, go, go. Bye, everybody.
You can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Thank you for coming to my birthday celebration live. Bye, everybody.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.